Okay, so I'm here on the shield half guard. I keep myself nice and tight, close my elbows, clear the knee shield. One hand, 4 fingers inside, the another scoop his knee here. And then once I push the knee down, look, my body make a lock, so put the knee shield again. Oh, he can't, because my ribs doesn't let. Then I collect the head, conquer the half guard. But it's very common here when I conquer the half guard, he starts set up the lockdown position here. Pass one. Isso. See how I feel trapped here, okay? And like when I'm here and I let he go to the deep half, exactly, start to bring all the way to the deep and extend the leg. Oh, I feel my knee, or even press the leg on the other side and control my hip and bring me back. No, don't lose the lockdown. Yes, bringing me back for the sweep. So he need the lockdown, plus he need to control my leg on the deep half. So and you have to be aware about that. So when he got the lockdown, you don't go to escape here too easy. First thing you have to do is secure it, that he doesn't gonna go to the deep and put your knee in trouble. So what I'm gonna do, when I'm here, even if he's already locked, he already hold my leg. I have to lock my foot, so I keep the lockdown. I lock my foot, bring him to the deep at the same time. Yes, and I look to the other side and fight for the underhook. Reach here on the side. Look, when he's already heavy, he's only his hand. Bring me to the. I stay with my head, my legs heavy, head on the side, and work the underhook. Once my hand enter, I bring my foot and I horse kick my leg, and I walk with my hand, conquer the double under. He still have the lockdown. Keep the lockdown, extend. Okay? He still have the lockdown, so I still need to deal with the lockdown. All I did now is secure it by having the same side on the hook, is secure it that he don't gonna go to the deep half. Make sure he doesn't gonna go to the deep half. He can't now because I underhook him. He can't use his arms. Now my second step will be clear the lockdown. So I look to the other side again. And now I'm going to use my both legs working together to clear the hook. So I put my knee close to his leg and I lift a little bit my legs. He has to keep extend in order to keep. Now my left foot go under and go find his leg all the way to another side. And now I snap his hook and escape from the lockdown. So I got the double under. 1, 2, and now I open my hip for he don't lock again. Lock the half. I open my hip, follow the side, go on his knee, and start stepping. Put pressure here. Okay? I put pressure to work the mount, double underhook. We already did the position. I get the double under, I bring myself back, lock my hands together, push myself forward, use the other hook, and mount. That's one variation. Other variation then when I'm here, when I go to the mountain here, he turns his arm. Boom. We already did the Kimura city belt. Also I can do Ezekiel from the back here. So when he put his arm on the other side, my right hand go behind, lower my shoulder, go reach for his neck. See how I reach for his neck? It's like an arm triangle. Make sure I don't let you open, go open your elbows. Stay tight. 4 fingers inside my collar. Rotate my hand. keep my elbow, so I lift one elbow very light, and I close the another one. Slide my knee, fall to the side. He locked the half guard. I finish him from here first. If he don't tap here for some reason, the position is not tight, I keep the control, bring his head all the way to the other side, try finish again. If he's still not tapping, put the second hook and go to his back. Switch the attack. Then you can work choke or kimura. But I'm escaping from the lockdown. So I got here on the knee shield. It's very annoying position. You don't gonna have power to keep his legs away from your body just with your arms. Your arms gonna do the first work, but then my body lock. See how he like coming to the knee shield? He can. So I conquer his head, conquer his hip, conquer the half guard, but I make some mistake here. He was able to catch. Yes, they lock it down. Stand. Put this one down a little bit. Yes. You see, it's very tight now. First thing I'm concerned here is to he enter on the deep half. But because I still control his head, he doesn't have too much power to go to the deep, go to the deep. He gonna go, but I still have time to hold. Stay with my legs tight. If I cannot cross it because you have the lockdown, just make sure you stay tight in here. Put my head on the other side. Enter the underhook here. Keep bringing me to the deep head. Once I enter the underhook here, even when he's here, I kick the leg down, come up, get the double under. I can even 4 fingers inside. Now I make sure that he doesn't gonna finish me with the electric chair. Make sure he doesn't go to the deep, so I have time to work and clear the lockdown. See, and that's what I'm gonna do now. Keep my knee close to his leg, left knee close to his leg. Lift my right leg, enter my foot under, look, my knee stay on the same place, and then I move my ankle under, and I hook his hook, snap the leg down, but don't keep your leg here. Once I snap out, I open my knee, and right away, keep the half, right away I push myself forward, and coming to his knee, my right hand coming to the knee to start clear my knee again and charge the mount. Because if I keep my knee on the other side with him, who is good on lockdown, they're gonna keep locking you down again. And then I have to do one more time on the double on the hook, clear. So when I have opportunity, I'm already coming forward. See how I stay heavy. I don't need to hurry here. Make sure he can't take you out from this position. Look, my head is on the mat. I'm very heavy on my shoulder. But he wanna escape this arm because he knows I'm gonna work the mount position on the pass from here. So he exposes his back by clear that. Look, automatic. Close my knees. Look, my elbows in. My right hand involve his neck. Make sure that my wrist pass his neckline. I'm gonna choke him with this part of my arm. Okay? Right here on his vein. His elbows have to be there. If he's open his elbows, open your elbows. Sometimes I lose the elbows and he's open all the way to the mat. Boom, it's okay. Underhook again and go back to the mount or the pass. But if I keep my head down, open your elbows. Then I have time to lock. Go slow. 4 fingers inside my gi here. See my hand, pass his neckline, make a grip, Rotate my hand behind his ears and bring my elbows in, elbows up. Side one, forcing him to tap. I try tapping him from here, but let's say for some reason the choke is not that tight. A lot of times I feel that, but I still got it. Why? Because it's very hard to escape. And by being here, even if he don't tap, I loosen up the choke just for. I keep my hook, bring his head to the other side, and I go to the back. Switch for another choke, switch for a different attack. But I was on the half guard. He set up the lockdown, and now I'm on his back. One more time. Now, one more motion. So first, clear the knee shield because I can penetrate, can control the underhook and the shoulder pressure with the knee shield here. I have to clear off, conquer the head, conquer the hip. But he's very good on the left chest on the lockdown. I feel the lockdown. Guys, I got the underhook and gonna try. If he's not holding my leg, even better. I go to the underhook. But from here, you have to look to the other side and deal with this problem. And the hook. Now he doesn't have electric chair anymore. Look, make sure I keep a bit of balance. Sometimes I have to post if I need. Lift my right leg. Knees on the mat. Look how I enter under his legs and my legs with my left foot. So. Look. Push myself forward. Hips high. Knees out. Get the double under. But before I get the double under, right now, he already turned to defend the underhook here. Vai, go. No, yeah, yes. Close my knees. Make sure I stay behind his back. My right hand was already here. So all I need to do it, I lower my shoulder a little bit, turn my wrist to find. Okay, so it's not just here. And I can even push his shoulder a little bit. 1, 2. Bring my elbows in. See, don't keep your hand like that. Close your hands. Okay, this is very important. Close your hands. Can try tapping him from here again. If he don't tap, to the back. Okay, so I'm here on the knee shield again, becoming hard to clear the knee shield. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my arm under his legs, make a grip here above, on top of his knee. I can't grab it too low. 1, because I don't have an angle. 2, because I wanna cut my knee below my hand after. So my hand on that specific position doesn't need to be too low. Just on the knee, it's good. Now I'm gonna try control my hand, but I'm gonna try find his collar. So I find his collar here. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start to put a lot of pressure. Also control my collar. I'm gonna push myself forward to the punch here, pushing his knee down with my knuckles. Stay on my toes. Look, I put my toes on the mat. Keep the knee shield a little bit tight. Yes. Lift my knee. And now look, I cut my knee below my hand. So I'm out of the half guard now. But I didn't pass yet. Here, guys, look. I use a lot of pressure with my shoulder. I keep the collar grip very tight. My forehead here on his shoulder. I make sure I stay tight here. When he starts escape, I keep going around, use my head, watch my head go right here on his chest, and I'm going to start flattening him down Keep your patience here, guys. You're going to start to break the grip. Make sure you don't let, keep the grip. Eventually, I'm going to progress to the shoulder pressure and drive in towards his hip. Boom. And getting the side control. It's a very basic pass, very effective pass. I've been seeing from blue belts, white belts, all the way from black belts, high level mats, that I call passada de esticada, como stretching pass. Because, look, if you think about anytime he's balling up, see how he's ball up, I don't want to pass, okay? A guarding pass, any pass, I have to extend him, to open him up. And this pass show very clear that I basically control one leg, one collar, and I open him up to work in the pass. Because when he ball up, I don't want to pass here. Look, not passing. So very basic scenario, very basic concept. All the pass, I have to stretch him, open him, extend him in order to get the pass. And this pass showed me that very clear. So again, I'm here on the knee shield. Make the grip, becoming very hard to hear on the hook here. Find his collar. Use my knuckles on his shoulder and on his knee to lift my hip. Stay on my toes, cut my knee. Okay? Look, my shoulder, I lean my body, I make sure I kill the top leg. So basic, I lock one of his legs with my right hand and the another one with my shoulder. He's still moving the leg, but he's a little bit heavy, huh? Don't close too much your head for he don't go to the loop choke. I put my chest, because every time that my nose is here and he starts to go to the loop choke, I push my head forward. So we can't close too much your head. My head stay here. Look, when he starts to go to the loop choke, see my head, start to go to the choke. I'll push my head up. He doesn't have the choke. So very simple pass. Make 2 grips. Lift my hip, cut. And then start extending, opening. Stay on my toes. Go little by little. Collect the head. Control the hip. Use my knee behind his butt. Finish the pass. The other variation from there, so I got the same position here, control the lapel, clear, but he's very flexible, so he bring, this one I'm gonna clear again, you bring the knee, the other one, yes, so he starts using, he's flexible, exactly. What I'm gonna do now, I'm going to start to enter my leg. See, so I was passing. And his legs got on my way. So I'm here under the shield. So the other variation from the punch pass, same thing. My arm go behind his leg, control his knee, go find his collar. He probably going to be controlling my collar, exactly. Make sure I lift, cut my knee below my hand. Then I start to go to the pass, pull, my nose go here in the shoulder. Don't close too much your head, because if he go to the choke, you have to look up to defend the choke. But his leg starts coming here, yes, to keep me away from him. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open my hip, step over his legs, and enter on the leg waver again. You see how I step over his legs? Then my right knee gonna push his bottom leg. And then I collect his head here. And I enter on the chiropractor again. But what he gonna do? He gonna lock his foot here. Lock the triangle. Because he wanna avoid me to pass his guard. I stay with the control. I push his butt down. Lift my knee up. Hand on the mat, shoulder pressure, and I slide to the mount position. again. Lift. I start to pass, yeah. I start pushing, so I make a base a little bit. I open my hip for I can. I don't want his foot here on my hip. So I open, step, and look, my right knee gonna push his hip. And then I collect the head. Before I'm gonna try pass, like I already showed back step, but he knows that, so he locked the triangle. He think that triangle gonna avoid me to keep it progressive to the pass or the mount. But all he does here is locking himself. Okay? But definitely it's hard for me to back step. So what I'm gonna do? Keep the shoulder pressure very tight. Same chiropractic position that we did before. Keep the shoulder pressure very tight. Right hand pushing his knee for he don't lift his knee too much. Then I put my toes on the mat and lift my knee. You see how my knee is already out? And my left leg, I close the distance. I put my knee on his hip, hand on the mat, slide my knee to the mount. I can lock my foot like that, lock here, and I stabilize the mount. One more time. One, two. Yeah. So if you trap it here, step over. One, two. He lock his foot together. Good. Pushing his butt down. Open my knee. Keep my knee close to his hip. Shoulder pressure. Slide myself to the mount. Locking here. Or here. Or just keep my foot behind his butt. Same position. Right arm under his leg. Punch his knee here. Make a grip with your knuckles. Make the grip. Stay tight. Lift my hip. Cut your knee below my hand to escape from the half guard. But now he's even more flexible. He bring the leg. I start to pass. What I'm gonna do? He starts to defend. I jump to the back, to the other side. But I keep the grip. So I feel his leg is coming. Even if his leg is here between. Even if his leg is here, you wanna avoid. Look. Okay, once I jump and I land on the other side, my elbows go open the knee. Go open this knee. My elbows block his knee. Then I let it go. The pants. Bring my elbows in. And because I want the back, I underhook. If you want the pass, you go over the shoulder. To guarantee the pass. Because you lock the shoulder, he can turn. Try turn. No, to the other side. Yes. But if I want the back, I underhook, footwork to the side control, and let him turn. Sometimes come back, he doesn't want to turn. He want to stay. Okay? Then when he stay here, but he's still not a side control, he's not a back, he's not a side control because his back is outside the mat. So I make sure my chest don't let he put his back outside the mat. And also my arm. Even without the Kimura, just my arm be behind his neck here, try facing me. It's hard for me to face him. I close my elbows, try put her back on the floor. Then from here, I'm gonna control his wrist. One, my wrist have the Kimura city belt. Okay, I got the Kimura city belt. I squeeze my elbows, lift his head, slide my knee behind his head, throw my hook all the way on the other side. Then I move his head. He's not heavy at all. All I want to bring is his head. Then after his body will come. Look, I bring his head to another side. I can already do the lock down, the body lock here, or I can put the hooks and then work the chokes, work the Americana, the Kimura to the arm bar here. We already have the back or the body lock here. So go again. Same position, tight. Use my chest or stay heavy, my shoulder, heavy, collar, forehead on his shoulder, stay on my thumbs, lift my hip, cut my knee, start the first pass. I feel trap a little bit, use my hands, go, it's almost like a leg drag here. My elbows, look, have to close on his legs. If you want the side control, my right hand have to be over the shoulder, collecting his head. That way I lock his shoulder so he can't turn. So you have the side control. If I want the back, in my case I prefer to take the back. So I underhook here and then I pass. I let the opportunity him to turtle. But now he doesn't want to turtle. He just stay on his side, defensive like that. I don't want you letting him put his back on the mat. Put it back. If he does, it's okay. I'm still on the side control. But how am I gonna avoid that? Turn. Using my right hand under his neck, and then my right hand here on his armpit. Put your back on the floor. Rib cage, my chest is pushing him forward. Put your back on the floor. I don't let him put his back on the floor again. This guy here go collect the wrist, collect my own wrist, bring him for me. Lift a little bit his head, slide my knee, bring him to my lap. Look, this hook I already gonna put all the way on the other side. Don't need put between the legs. Put already going to the other side. Then I bring it into the side. Can easily body lock in here. Work the choke or armbar, whatever you prefer. Or put just the hooks to score. Or some guys can, if the guy is too big, sometimes it's hard to lock it down, then you have to work with the hooks.